Hey folks, my name's Chris Wessel. Today we're going to be tying a pattern called the Gaspe Bug. This is an Atlantic salmon pattern and it is sure to turn some heads. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Alright folks, today we're going to tie our Gaspe Bug on a number 8 CS42. I'm going to use Textreme Power Thread in a white, and we're just going to bring that down to where that bend starts. And what we want to do here is actually bring this up a little bit further again, and this is going to accommodate the butt we're going to put on this bug. And honestly, I didn't get this pattern from a pattern book, so I could be wrong on it. Just putting that out there before somebody says anything. I've always referred to this as a Gaspe bug. I was always told it was a Gaspe bug, but if I'm completely off, go ahead and let me know. So we're just doing wraps. This is Glow Bright floss. And it's just kind of like a little hot spot on this bug. Not that it needs any hot spots, because this thing is flashy. It's a cool little bug for just switching it up. Sorry, my device is moving around a bit. It's switching it up from the regular stuff if they're not looking at that. A little bit of an attention getter if they're not going to go for this one, or if they don't see this one, they're blind. Alright, so we're not going to put a tail on this bug. We are going to start spinning some chartreuse deer hair. So take a little section out first. And we just make a couple loose wraps. Cut that extra stuff off and spin that around. This is a nice little quick tie too. They're a little bit of a thicker clump this time. Yeah, that's some good coverage there. And now we're going to start like just kind of compressing that a little bit. You don't have to go use all your strength or anything. Just make sure it's tucked in nicely. There we go. A little bit more compression. And then we just brush those fibers back. You guys can't see it, but you can imagine, I guess, with the movement of my fingers. And as we're brushing back, we just do a couple more wraps. This one's a fairly large clump. That's going to keep spinning, so I'm just going to try to put the brakes on that a little bit. And I'm just kind of holding a few of the deer fibers in while I cinch it down. That's all. We're getting close to the front of this now. Probably do one more. Getting a lot of sliding. This thread is kind of slippery, but this is 100% my new favorite for spinning bombers. Textreme's been awesome. Almost every product I've tried from them I've really loved. Replaced a lot of the stuff I have been using with it. Textreme's a little company. I shouldn't say little. They're a company out of Italy. And They do a lot of different stuff, a lot of threads. I think that's kind of their forte. Now I'm going to get a little bin, and we're going to do some trimming. So I'm going to grab my my curved scissors. All right, sorry they were behind me, guys. And where this is a bug, like I'm just gonna do a general, and I'm using curved scissors. I'm just gonna get rid of all that bulk so we can figure out what we're working with here. I mentioned in another video I've done recently that I've been doing my bodies a little bit skinnier these days for my topwater Atlantic salmon flies. It's just been a personal preference. I may change again, who knows. But I've had some good luck fishing bombers and bugs like that, so yeah. So now we're just trimming up around that red hot spot in the back. And I've just basically put my blade on the shank and I slide it up underneath all that deer hair and snip. And ensures I get a nice close cut to it. Excuse me. And in the front, we'll get rid of some of that. Oh boy, I got my blade caught under the eye a bit. Hope I didn't nick it up too much. These curved TMCOs are not easy to come by these days. So we're just trimming, starting to form the shape of our body, which for a bug we generally go with a cigar shape. And we're watching the horizon and just making sure everything's looking where it should be. And we're getting close to where we want to be. Of course, whenever you say that, you see a couple little smaller spots you want to go after, but I'm going to leave it alone. So today we're going to use chartreuse rooster hackle or saddle for the hackle on this. This is a Metz number 2, and I've already picked out a piece. This one should be a real nice size for this. So all I'm doing there is just skinning back where I want to start from. And I gotta find my scissors, not my good ones, not my deer trimming ones, I should say. They're still good. Get my thread on there. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, instead of having to go dig around, because normally I would use A-Dot Textreme standard thread for the body part. But I don't actually have it in front of me, so I'm just going to go back to this 100 denier power thread, and hopefully things work out. We'll find out. I'm going to actually want to finish with like a green or chartreuse head anyway, so I'll show you what we're going to do there. Alright, so we got that locked in, and now we're going to put some hackle on. Oh yeah, that's nice long hackle, guys. This is going to fish so good. How does this look on your side? It looks better on mine. Alright, let's follow those hackle wraps and lock that in. And we're going to start taking our time and coming back. Now, this is kind of where the nice thinner stuff, the A-Dot standard, really helps with this part because it penetrates that deer body really well. Yeah, that'll do. Oh man, that looks great. I want to fish that right now. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I just honestly bought like a 24 pack of permanent markers from Amazon, and basically all I do is when I want to finish a head in a certain color now, I just give that a little color. This is going to be darker, but that's going to look super cool too. And you can just give it a blow. Just make sure it's kind of dried on there because you don't want it to bleed too much. And let's finish our head off. Yeah, that's great. I like that. It's kind of the lazy way out, guys. That is not chartreuse though. That is full on green. All right, guys, that is a Gaspe Bug. I actually had a couple people reach out asking for these when I posted a photo of them, so I figured it'd be good just to show people how to tie them, which is super easy. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I definitely appreciate it if you did. If not, totally cool too. Until I see you next time, take care.